NPP first say no more can be a contradiction so one say and now no can say Cynthia Morrison is an independent candidate say MPP for APA abon so kwa campaign omoni pa na omode ne kompeja nsa notice of poll and Cynthia Morrison and a MPP parliamentary candidate e wa agona west then before the so much say about parliament dia omo yo mon kofo bo mo pia bonten a omo yo mon kofo.
What we have done to preserve the peace. MPP is for peace. MPP is for peace. We will not allow anybody to disturb the peace of the country.
But be asemi free MPP for problem mo komu na ene a mo kodo mo bre and akonya ye pre ho ebi ba parliament a ma 3 a ma 2 5:30 nyina no sa problem nyina ya Akuffo Addo any owura ne didi jombo ne MPP executives at that material moment. You will say Ansha Akuffo Addo will go into the bush as someone who started well but didn't end well. And if the NPP or the NDC or if they're able to mafia the and if the masses says I need power in pair, they should go back to the drawing table.
In view of the current circumstances, the fact that there's a question on the composition and constitution of Parliament, I will proceed to.
Because nobody knows the announcement he's going to make. And they've occupied their seats. So
the announcement,
my brother, please.
Cynthia Morrison on the MPP for boot. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm gonna whistle. Cynthia Morrison. Even though I say Cynthia Morrison and winning MPP in so way. A child public be a cost, but Cynthia Morrison on your nanny so busy for.
Jaffa Makwaba at the Bass Solid TV, ye production at the Free Ghana, Ken Studio, ye internet a hold this one could the content in the bro and ne. As someone I see our Ghana Parliament, I can't be the Speaker of Parliament, Ura Aban Babe, I suspended parliamentary sitting indefinitely. Ye nima da or meba. Before say all Baba Transen, so now one mark the lawyer for so a file say, or more set it aside. The injunction ya they are to ruling no any parliamentary business abusuafo baabi akwa akudunu usia MPP fo bia no mudi nkomo a kokomo se Akuffo Addo naye obia se Akuffo Addo naye na se enne se parliament a suspend sit indefinitely medal meba if there's an emergency na se Ghana be hia bosia na se adibi na wo se your co-parliament and say a timanya the corner. He say a bar a dom Cassian air quack trying and a dom kumara quack because and then disagreement now for us we say abba. There's another video named pictures be a security after young marking. I don't know what kind of Cynthia Morrison tip or Munchen. I will say Cynthia Morrison has stepped down. I'm saying it on authority say Cynthia Morrison on stepped down and stepped down China. Na Cynthia Morrison every 30 minutes piano on missing 100 course MPP party penning for founding members council of elders nipa baako pe ara bia baby atwi commitment reverse decision no ay nipa ben na maame no why tintin anase de oyen ese na fata me twa mo ba na Franco de Hita ba be kam Franco de Hita aba be kam senna mo amuhia Storm TV mo hu sia Franco de Hita ne new home that is Lawson TV and Lawson Radio but in fact Franco de Hita we nipa obi a konya tam so emahabat why na adwin say ba bi a kira bo na ho ade san no ana we na adwin support san abo no ha okay ai ni kwan fa so okay be kire no so e be mantam no Franco de Hita kwaba Shabula Sisi Franco de Hita hey na ho ye na ba do menu ya gudiri so ho ye oko and them say what more observe and them say Ghana there the talk of the day give you a minimum china say bia e be so say bia penny bia free mu na say bia big blessing as between and china aye education law what do you need to know the yin dia mraneka about the show Ghana Parliament
na shabu had ye kosu nyina na ho and amiraho
we say
oh yes miraho it tells you say the way I can see kon shabu him say mpanyfo mu due diligence nature make us asem say when the kosu parliament na shabu la sisi it's about interpretation of the law
a man in church And some now so yeah, church was and TSA be a proper interpretation at the Supreme Court.
Yes, and what there is the apex court.
Yeah.
And you quite I won't see us here.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court will sit down and explain matters to you.
Okay.
For you to understand, say na 70.
Okay.
Now, shall we know? All the now course of parliament for the first time. A federal market, man, one about so.
Okay. Why they?
One of them court decided say, Omuwa Ono who say the NDC has occupied the seat of the majority. Omupia Bontino.
Has the NDC overpowered the NPP?
Shabra Sisi. I don't want to use the word empower and overpower them. But like I saw say the NPP also wanted to place matter and say let's avoid violence.
Because the speaker at the Krata Bontin said there will be a proper security from the parliamentary marshal and I feel so time I may be 8 a.m. But I know don't pray. I call 5:30.
Yes.
On your access to 6:30. Dear no quaquero. Or my get a common dika now. But end this for because I never on our chambers abusu. The time answer. But no one will share from another. Yes. Your other FM stations are interview. Yes. Meaning say we are MP for majority of our constituencies. But now this for now only a point almost shape no. It will shape members. Yes.
So me say if you look at the leadership of the NDC, don't joke with them. When it comes to say we are starting an agenda, we are pushing it, we want to execute it, don't joke with them. I'm going to give you a series of examples. Okay. On the 6th of January 2021, Yakwakwa 137. Now the NDC goes for a caucus meeting. They decided, said they know. Say MPP from our catch on say. Speaker no okay. So they want them to do an quick balloting. To our surprise. And then NDC for ban. No moving out to bass back.
MP before air band or be added.
MP before ban. They came in their luxurious cars. Okay. And I'm gonna buy. When NDC for neighbor, they sat in a bus.
7 years, Ubia and Madam Vanche.
Ya can't win 137.
About Bakuira. Would you find shape right in the
because Omunim say, Sir, I didn't make my boy and I said, not why they said to me bring. And what they did was Shabra Sisi. No me and said Nipa 137 is a 3 buses crowd. Omugum. No, I didn't pay for that net him. Say they are quite a bumble for crimes being probably being fanfa. One, they are able to organize their people and do the agenda. And they say we want to do this. Now, if you look at SARS issue, we are also vacant of seats. This animal we are. The person who put the motion was Haruna Idrusu. Yeah. Before Haruna Idrusu about parliament, no one they can't hint to crowd that say all about parliament like you know.
But any amount for a blame after Mark and say, why in a Juma? Say, yes, the your honorable chamber that's the majority down. After your market, how do you hit this? I don't know. Cover Fena kind of Ominia. The all kind of wood deep. Or a shout, what is among the be quite the only pan. But by being doing it, yes, Remo. Most often was a Greece adno. But I said, why don't we say Kokotakubi?
Say a tea. Whether the NDC what they did was right, whether what the speaker did was right, whether the NPP what they did was right, we don't know.
That's what quote portion of the constitution. Especially at
Nebati. You would not quote a portion of the constitution. Whereby you see to be an explicit. What he has said is to go to a court of competent jurisdiction, they will interpret the law for those at the be. As an yes, and it's here. Trust me, you. Now, we want to know what the Supreme Court will say. What's the same what them running we are? Or more church them run as much it's a Supreme Court.
The architecture of governance, yes. The legislature, they enact law.
Yes.
Now the courts or the judiciary, yes, they interpret it.
Yes, they don't know. And they know, and I'm going to give series of examples. I want to be straight, I want to be blunt, and I want to be truthful.
How will Parliament or a House of Record or next 7 or almost stand on a president of what had happened?
Yes.
Now Professor Marco Kwe, yes, Tam. And I'll share independence as some call Ghana Parliament, and I say, yes, I Professor or you saying, and a year, yes, and I don't chance what. One work as one about Parliament as an independent person, yes, or cross a capital to join the NPP. you declare seat vacant.
Yes.
And MP for the president as their candidate.
Yes.
He won.
Yes.
Subsequently joined them. Then me tell Abanbabe was saying reason tell me say article no in the constitution they said.
Yes.
I say, oh, Franco too. Be a county Obiao.
Yes.
But MPDC for a president as their parliamentary candidate, K2 South. They will vote for it because of say, we are NDC parliamentary candidate. Sounds na MP before a president will be a bantama. You have to Obama. But I guess I don't know. As both party, a party can sponsor a candidate or do parliament. Now across the carpet, just walk over business.
So let's go to Article 97 of Ghana's constitution. One, but be an NDC for Gina. They are looking at the G and the H.
Okay.
The G and the H, 97. One, the G was say, if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to parliament and join another party or seeks to remain in parliament as an independent member. Explicitly. Party na do buy, party na bon party na bibia, and he said nobody do parliament na kase. You are switching carpet or switching camp. Say we are free MPP or NDC. Now we switch carpet there. We have to declare your seat vacant and we have to make sure say we go for a by-election.
Sure.
Now Saibu, or say if he was elected as a member of parliament as an independent candidate and joins a political party, and also your tenure of office has to come to an end.
Yes.
Yes, I will sit here declaring vacant. Now, Sabu or now if you look at the understanding, these two political parties are giving us a different meaning and understanding.
Is it because one, me problem in I understand. Some article 97
yes.
And the MPP for Gina so I revoke a membership. I see membership.
Yes.
After that time, it was good.
Yes.
But why is it bad today?
The reason why I mean I'm looking at the law and what they are saying. Now, if you listen to the MPP for the person much less, and I want to get it for you. Sami, your friends will pay. Unipa no agent secretary.
John
Bodu. As I said, upon declaring intentions, catch up, say he will be going for an independent candidate. I do post in the banner by notice of post when amount that be shall be MPP where you say you know. Now the NPP officially writes to the Speaker of Parliament. See, NPP for the right to the Speaker of Parliament saying, say, Asiama was an MPP person. Yenny and then by year, he said he is switching come to go for an independent candidate. Now in the seat, you know, you have to declare it vacant.
Police ni no be the bonia.
Yes.
On cast ubi very port man.
So now, if you listen to the NPP,
they are more trying to say party will write to them.
The NPP is saying they have not written officially to the chief speaker. So omun ko kanche obi ase ebi omun so free party.
Now but NPP for constitution.
NPP for say no more can be a contradiction is what say. And now no can say Cynthia Morrison is an independent candidate. Say MPP for appear abon some kwa campaign. Omoni pa na omode ne kom pagya nsa. Notice of poll and Cynthia Morrison and the MPP parliamentary candidate e wa Agona West. But before the so much as about parliament dia. Omo yo mo nko ofo, but mo pia bonten a omo nyo mo nko ofo.
Esi say we esi pai.
Yes. So e ma also dey no mas na nkofo say me say da nso bi omo yes.
Was MPP before question omo ko meeting or Agona West a omo Cynthia Morrison.
Na me ka wo ko ba me akona so wo pagya na po. Akona wo pagya obi nsa as a parliamentary candidate. Onko pagya Cynthia Morrison nsa wo. O pagya MPP ni nsa. Ebo ni nsa wo ne de wo ba. Na saibu ade we on akwa baba be we say na da no ka say. The Speaker of Parliament has said, say, now your friends, the Parliament is going suspension.
Yeah.
Shabla Sisi. You look at the Genesis and you get to the Revelation.
Okay.
And then we share new patriotic party for you. Our Parliament has some record one more.
Who share Tamana after your market or address it? And send your phone.
Only Grand Casa,
who share a
determined question
among from MP. Yes, pass as a slide or something.
I cited
almost say, me free him.
Let's say,
and you do,
and you look at the Genesis. But as some see, and that's what we are starting with you. Should be a semi free buy, and maybe a semi could do. But be a semi free. And the end, Muhammad could do say. But be a semi free. MPP for problem mo komu na enye a mo ko do mo bre e na konwa ye pre ho e bi ba parliament a ma che 3 a ma che 2 5:30 nyina no sa problem nyina ya Akuffo Addo ene Owura ne Didi Jombo ne MPP executives at that material moment
After that time, no more majority in parliament. Frankly, is it? I say, we hear HON.Ken for that one is from 92. What is it the parliament or the majority in the state?
Yes.
Or HON.Ken for the same thing.
Yes, the Muslim Muhammad.
But Akuffo Addo is as it stand now for the minority.
Yeah, when say, I'm sure Akuffo Addo will go into the bush as someone who started well but didn't end well.
We are free about policy
Starting here, who are not chassis effect when we in your face.
Franco, we prefer video weba.
Constitution 1992 and Order 64(1) of the Standing Orders of Parliament. I note that we currently have a quorum to transact business, but not to take decisions. I want to read the said Article 102 of the Constitution. It reads, a quorum of Parliament, apart from the person presiding, shall be 1/3 of all the members of Parliament. As presently constituted, the numbers definitely is far above 1/3 of the members of Parliament. But by Article 104, the numbers are not sufficient for us to take decisions. And I'll quote Article 104. Article 104(1) says, except as otherwise provided in this Constitution, matters in Parliament shall be determined by the votes of the majority of members present and voting, with at least half of all the members of Parliament present. Honorable members, we don't have at least half of all the members of Parliament present. Consequently, in view of the current circumstances, the fact that there is a question on the composition and constitution of Parliament, and having regard to the public interest and the exigencies of the state of affairs in Parliament, I will proceed to, in accordance with Standing Orders 59.
Abanbabe was say was suspended sentence indefinitely.
It's a serious matter. As some Adena Papana, it's extremely dangerous. People should not joke with it. Hey, I cut 2 months, near Quava said 2 months, near Quaquatuaba. Now, Osha Parliament for now. Now come back recess in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
2 weeks' time. And this for what you say. And the NPP for the court want to delay. I said delay taxes. One year almost not 2 weeks now. So we are going for recess. And it's idea no be can you judge at all. Shabba Sisi. JC part so we cannot do government business at Parliament.
Frankly, they say I suspended Parliament indefinitely. The next 2 weeks more recess. Is it in on record say the NPP is the minority side?
As we sit here and as we talk, I'm a confused person. You know how I said I'm a confused person? And this is for say, if you look at Parliament House, they take orders from the Speaker.
Well, okay, some Speaker deliver.
Yes.
An open speech. What say what to say? Majority for at stage a walkout. And we be sorry, say Speaker, point of correction. We are the majority side. Speaker, so I can't say yes. Or our family, they are banter kind.
Now, the NDC say they are looking at the Speaker. The Speaker, the Speaker declared the majority on Thursday.
Yeah.
Official communique coming from the Speaker saying, because Supreme Court has written to them saying, and no man the state of execution, still they abide by the rules and regulations of the Speaker.
When you say Speaker, or can I say, or he has been served with the Court of Court. But also small lawyers.
Yes.
I'm also quite file to set aside.
Why me? Or can say he has been saved. Or can say or can to also say what can one jet to say the Supreme Court will connect me. Thank you. So here Aban Bagman is a politician. Chamber Sisi, Aban Bagman. He's a and your MPP for come no or one more cause our problem. Mammy Casam Chow. No more trouble with Aban Bagman to be the Speaker of Parliament in Kufu. Chamber Sisi on the 6th of January. Sana Juno Mujitu Musa Aban Bagman when Yabano. No, I realize I will get to say no, I really want trouble here. And I'm catch up say MPP, they are going on a dangerous tangent. Dangerous, Chamber Sisi. Say me, say no, say me. If you are going through pains, I will understand your pain. If you look at Aban Bagbana, the 32 years in political life all belongs to the NDC.
Yeah.
The 32 years in political life. And the NDC were the majority minority leader pay. Why health minister, why cabinet minister, this anomano. And a true NDC, and Obabe is Speaker of Parliament.
Yeah.
His allegiance with the NDC don't look with it.
But Aban Bagbana, he has been charitable with the NPP.
So say,
Obi Akubedi post go so.
Ah, what do you answer Akubedi?
I did say because now Uti rule now say not always public sentiment.
Last easy.
Say how can and let me do Komubi and la Abamagwanda. Key people are among Omabu Manachamuda. It's some Penico form statement no more. Efra Baba said, by me, I didn't call it yet. You say, by the other section, I guess the president said. See a dance Supreme Court and no answer the pet. That's all man.
Yes.
And you know, the ever seen them. Now you moving.
To make sure so the man is a politician. To play is safe. And also about one obey in Chamno.
Okay.
He didn't want to say me work okay, me work because he knows the implication of what he will do. He knows. Shabra Sisi, who says Supreme Court as some call, and if there is a ruling. Now, ruling, if you don't abide by the ruling, they can come and pick you.
Yeah.
So,
in because contempt of court.
If Supreme Court to say, by interpreting the law, saying, say, stay of execution, now can never say, the NDC is the majority. Then it means say he has gone contrary to the interpretation of the Supreme Court. And I
but no bias, so this is also the majority. So,
good. And I'm saying to play is safe. A person or Yemo be a dream turn for the final. Was say, Sadia must suspend the city.
Wouldn't say MP before him say. So we did a break up and back go with so the best thing said they should take a walk out. Now confirm what now. The aircraft you know must stage you. Because when him say, Pemrabu no man send the aircraft of parliament there. Nanka and yes I don't get here.
Well, Shabba is my main castle. Initially, I thought say this hang parliament is going to help Ghana. I'm a Ghana to me, especially in taking of decisions. This hang parliament didn't help us. But from what you say, what you say, this hang parliament, I'm an individual and yes, Kappa.
Son, say,
I'm going to give you a lot of examples. One, time a year, baby, almost my I can't no problem.
Aye.
How I must say, they are not going to approve for you to become the fisheries minister. Okay?
Yeah.
You're two about you. Or more any problem, no. Only Yakesipa. So I want to build some points. Oh no. Now we are going for an election.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm pressure blessing. Minority, see a better channel. You better channel where power lies. We in Casa with more dear, with the dear term with 2 Sanomano. We are not going to approve it. Surprisingly, you're two about you. I'm going to buy yes and no Sanomano. Now, I'm almost when you have the person of Pamano, only moon and a lot of fools. What do you want to tell me?
I said, be fast here.
Thank you. Yaha. And then this forecast said they are not going to pass e-levy. The NPP brought an incapacitated MP. They brought an imposter out of parliament. For e-levy. See a judgment I into. You are quite by we, and this is one of my so many NPP won it.
So, frankly, I don't know if you should say parliament, not someone or more form. Because that imposter and was yes, a best in you won't pakro.
They prepare me come on to me say. Politicians think about their selfish interest first. And that's why I make a fatu team. Maybe I could be a fatu team. Politicians, they think about their selfish interest at the expense of Ghana. Or gain interest with who as I gain Ghana. And I can give you series of examples. Obi wa de na wo ye no. You're not going to benefit at the expense of Ghana. I want to ask a very simple question. The course of parliament in a selfish interest, a party interest. A party interest. We present a party majority. We present yes. Okay. I didn't tell lawyers in you. As some you don't need any interpretation. A very simple. Why do they want to bring technical things into it to make it say as this is a court? I'm asking you. Yet you say I'm far from you into now shall phone yatwa. Now shall we say the reason why they phone at all. Minister mentality out there too. Then let's go to Supreme Court for interpretation.
Sebia, the NPP just want to buy time so that they wouldn't be disgraced.
I didn't tell one case area NDC funds soon inside almost so and so yet. Maybe the speaker, and you see, the speaker too is also a lawyer. Shall we me? Abandoned. I thought I have problems with him. And then me tell you, Mammy betting with this. Former education is former. I told you that. I say, I did Supreme Court here. Or my yard. I said, I'm going to Supreme Court. So I mean, with you. If you look at lawyers or more Kenya now, we are political loan figures. There is no MPP of a catch the Supreme Court on any yard. There is no MPs of a catch the Supreme Court on any yard. I'm asking you, they bring your political affiliation first. It passes through their veins. Nippon can't trust or your intellectual analysis for you. Nippon can person objective and credible. Nippon will be the party fever. And the assembly I want to remember. Okay, Supreme Court to say. Only who can say or only who can say you can interfere in parliament issues. Young fan say another self execution everywhere. Now Supreme Court now so why you must say now they agree with Bagman. As a uncle for have to declare their seat vacant. Would the NDC come out and verify and chastise the offences, the Supreme Court? I'm asking. So I can't move. Good. Saturday now, Panada, Momunye, who's an MPP for the business of execution war. Open man for the final determination. No Supreme Court run casse. Dabi, Sadia way the Bible and it is right. You hear what the MPP to also say. They will not look at the merit and demerits of the matter. They look at political affiliation, but they free by the MPP, the NDC, and who you think that say we come out to the objectivity.
So and all MPP before almost storm of parliament or for MPP supporters and us in the Atos. MPP supporters. One are you some now.
And that is their own problem. No matter more. Like I said, me show Mamma say. I don't know can Marasam yet. You see, Ghana, I don't get it. We didn't see. Now the sudden young Kwasi, foolish case. Just aligned to political issues. Shabula sees the MPP, you are quite good. And once more, because I MPP, or MPP into the Tatano. We don't look at the merits and demerits. And they are free NDC and to NDC into the never anywhere. Some of my normal Roman country, we have the genesis. Okay. Some of my normal way are Sabusia. Now, as a man for shed the political parties, the will be starting a change of Wallace. Sadiano, ya, whenever the Kagana, but it's not a good thing. Who's an Asamba? Nasa sana bana see a chance million. And yes, I be tiny pano. Shabula sees in your castle MPP near. Obenya MPP for Modinichi. I'm taking you back. Okay. Reconciliation. Yeah. Reconciliation Commission committee.
Committee. I on my Peluco phone.
And no commission.
The commission.
As a commission, some commission here. Yeah, two and Safra. It has the powers of the High Court. So it's over. The commission.
Reconciliation Commission. Yeah.
And no more say J.J. Rollins. They are inviting him. Because a lot of people don't more come as a man. Only J.J. Boom and you can win you say. First of all, J.J. Wallace created a certain kind of perception. Say, as a 1 year bonnet, now as a man for a summer tata.
Team members in the
suppressing J.J. Wallace 95 one for cow on 95 form and then this for dignity.
And Oko.
No Oko. Sadly, make us say ye Jataba, the Bible do baby Jataba. Sadly, ye Jataba. But you never said Jataban with me. I want to control him. Another day, my brother come and would be a business here. The said the Supreme Court for Atomosa, friend. You see MPP members
of solidarity.
So that is what I say and their statement. About 1 month from tomorrow, go Musisi, and it's son of a pump paying for they can work with him for the fear, so they are going to give him support. And so the point himself, yes, I will see, but because of political reasons, he didn't number. Now, Sabu. What the course was Supreme Parliament. Shabu, can you call for an emergency meeting?
Since you must suspend indefinitely.
So how is the government, the executive, and Parliament going to do government business?
In case of Sabia, BSc, Maybe yeah.
And tell me a simple question.
Omoba say.
Tell me a simple say. If an emergency case arises, so be no one person be accident is an unforeseen thing that happens. I don't have control by it. And the other day is Ghana. Obi person ye cool. Obi person ye bibi. I don't know person be bomb mine. Ye parliamentarians. So message some ram ye adwuma. Na ye be bosse be enmanim ya. Aha. Some be bosse na mo ya de mo be want to bosse che obi di obi kan no. And now the bossa de ye BS putupru. Maybe ya parliament. How are we going to say this is the minority, this is the majority? And when they can, how are they going to compose themselves? I don't understand. No. That's why I'm asking a very simple question.
To what we have done to preserve the peace. MPP is for peace. Yes. MPP is for peace. Yes. MPP is for peace of Ghana. Yes. We will not allow anybody to disturb the peace of the country. It is a notorious fact that we remain the majority caucus of this parliament. You, the media, must add your voice to the advocacy to compel our colleagues to respect the fidelity of the law. I have heard a respected colleague on their side, Honorable Dr. Ayini, calling on Mr. Speaker to respect the Supreme Court decision. If that is true, then that's a noble call from him.
He didn't tell us what he was going to say. Okay. Until we don't know. He's going to make an announcement. Because nobody knows the announcement he's going to make. Okay. And they've occupied our seats. So, I don't know.
The announcement,
my brother, please. Those who are supposed to talk are not even talking. So, I don't want to, say anything. You've crossed me just to make a statement. And I've told you what transpired. That we have agreed. The speaker is coming to make an announcement. So whatever he says, he didn't tell us what he's going to say. So we are quiet, waiting patiently.
And to our expectation, the speaker.
I don't expect anything. He is the speaker of the house. So whatever he says, we abide by it. That's it.
So speaker says he should be the minority,
After your market, yes. Walk us on. Okay, see me. I want to move. No, but so already public sympathy was say
yes.
As a MPP name this or more year winning majority winning minority. Yeah, you know, man for a woman nisika, a man from one, which a man from year during. Since one after a man who's a Ghana for. No, I don't kind of say. I want him to be an opposite on way as a public sympathy. That what counts 7 years, 8 years ago. Rabbi want to make this kind of statement. These parliamentarians are come of selfish interest on what you know, and I don't have a card about the ordinary Ghanaian. As some shout to boost, these are the kind of things that you do. And your public sympathy now open. Now they didn't say what you didn't say what problems. But your duty and responsibility is also you know that's my work. I said again, convincing. Often the picture be that also. That is Honorable Ken, the Japan picture, and I feel so no, Mammy Cynthia Morrison, and I feel your marking. A man for say, I mamma are called independent. I like what step down. When so need what did come up.
O Casa Nadim Commodia. Masano Yadi. Casa minimum. Frank could not say, men didn't go against a beer, men with close relationship. Maybe I'll be a car paper. Hey, that be Mr. Now, nobody. Aha, I can't quite say what Shablas easy. But when you dream, no, because Frank could say Shablas easy. Sasa no be coming, Tiasi. And I found could say we win say we will be when you have born a brabu 18 years to take decision. I want to over the better on San on the map. And you mean a bit of a copy and come out dear a cocoa. Shabula Sisi, calculator. The other catch us Cynthia Morrison has stepped down your boy. And so independent. Cynthia Morrison, I feel one lazy boot to ye. I call independence. I feel one lazy and Sabu, but then come be okay. Some young Casama boss when it's Nasi. Or boss way, Justin Kubia. So there is no preview to so many things I have to tell him. I'm being honest, I'm being truthful. I'm being honest, I'm being truthful. Shabu, Cynthia Morrison on, or by MPP for boot, I'm telling you. Oh, I'm gonna whistle. Cynthia Morrison. A member of Cynthia Morrison and winning, MPP in so winning. We're not share a voice you go on. Wouldn't say the closest MPP. The NDC
per presidential there after I'm say 1996 akọ as NDC NPP sa me mo figures bi was say say 96 and NPP enya 49.3% and NDC enya 49.6%. A few or urban, it has been MPP. But with the parliamentary, no, and this is how the first sitting in 2012. As an Cynthia Morrison, 2016. It means in 2020. It means that Cynthia Morrison over had it. But the make a wound. The NPP leadership has reached. But shall we say the elite? Elite, say. The Richard, a chopper be a cosso, but Cynthia Morrison on your nanny to be for. Cynthia Morrison, okay, the Japan come and be done one because for a bar is here to take this stance and or some me or seat in magic. Sometimes they do empirical research, okay, and per their research, per what they tell them, it gives them a convincing mind, so they can win the elections. Frankly. Say a Siama with MPP base on numbers with two independent area and not the parliament and then Siama Kwangwa be Yake MPP MPC. Yes. Say Cynthia Morrison Kono win and this near Oko Akara Oko and Vicente Kono win. Na Kuya Santana Kusumu win. The town said now Ghanaians are now enlightened. Almost nipa. They are trying to political party. There be a catch us say, but be politics need you. If you look at leadership, will be out doing the welfare of the people in making sure that these are the kind of developments I'm going to bring to your area. Make my Isiama. If the NPP or the NDC or Mwankasan Kofo, if they're able to mafia them, and if the masses says I need power in your pair, they should go back to the drawing table. Franco I wish for Franco the hater and I'm attending Kana. Meeting at the Shaibula CC.